الحمد لله رب العالمين وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ولي الصالحين وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلوات الله وسلامه عليه. My respected brothers and sisters in Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created the human being from the head to the feet. And within the body, Allah has made one part of the body to control the whole. And this part, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says in the hadith, within the body of the human being is a spot. When that spot is clean, then everything is sound. If that spot is dirty, then everything becomes dirty. And he said, most certainly that spot is the heart. Today we're going to discuss about the heart of the human being. We don't all possess the same type of heart. Everyone has a heart, but the heart differs from one to the other, and they are divided into three different parts. We have a sound heart, then we have a sick heart, and then we have a dead heart. We talk about a dead heart because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made mention about those who disbelieve and say that in the Ladina kafaru sawa'un alayhim, those who disbelieve is the same for them. Whether you want them or you don't want them, is nothing can change. That Allah said, Khatam Allahu ala qulubihim, because Allah has sealed the hearts. In the sense that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he says that the spot is white. Whenever you commit a sin, then a black spot comes to mark on that white spot. So if you repent or seek forgiveness, it's clean, and then it turns to be white. But if you continue to commit the sin, then it broadens. Always you have a black mark until the whole heart becomes black. Then comes the seal of Allah, may Allah forbid, and Allah will seal the heart. He can never accept anything. That is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, in the Ladina kafaru, those who disbelieve, is the same for them. Want them or don't want them is just nothing for them. They don't believe. May Allah forbid us. Then we have the sound heart. The sound heart, we take an example of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The heart is always linked with his creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whenever he has to pray, he doesn't know anything except prayer. As Aisha radiallahu anha used to say, the messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam used to play with us as if he's one of us. Meaning that he plays with us like he's just a child, like us. But when time for prayer comes, as if he doesn't know us, and he will say, "Oh Bilal, let us have peace." Meaning that Bilal should call the adhan, and then we don't think about the dunya any longer. So the sound heart is always in link with Allah, as Allah says in the Quran. وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ حَبَّبَ إِلَيْكُمُ الْإِيمَانِ. Allah loved that you should have iman. وَزَيَّنَهُ فِي قُلُوبِكُمْ. So he decorated iman in your heart. وَكَرَّهَ إِلَيْكُمُ الْكُفْرَ وَالْفُسُوقَ. And he has made it forbidden unto you that you should either disbelieve or you should get into contact with anything that will annoy him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَالْإِسْيَانِ, and then committing of sin. Then he said, then Allah praised them from among those who are to be praised. So Allah is saying that he loved you, so he made you to have iman in your heart, and then he decorated iman in your heart. You love to pray, you love to fast, you love to do all what he has commanded you to do, and sometimes you even do extra. May Allah make us among them. So this is the sound heart, as we mentioned, like the heart of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You can do anything to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in his person, he will not be angry. But if you touch the deen, if you touch the religion, he will never keep quiet. There were two instances when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was walking just like any other person along the area where he lived. Then a Bedouin came, crossed him, and they held his shirt, shook him, and said, "Muhammad, give me from what Allah has given you," meaning that money. And he already annoyed the Prophet ﷺ by saying that it does not belong to neither your father nor your mother. This is an insult. The Sahaba wanted to arrest this person or to show some brutality on him because he cannot actually address the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in this way. The messenger of Allah said, "Allow him." Then he said, come with me. He went with this man around all the houses of his wives. He didn't find anything. He said, now you see what I have. Nothing. I want you to understand that I don't have anything that you may think I have all the monies that belong to the Ummah. He said, but I will not let you go empty. Rather, he sent him to his neighbors and to his relatives so that they can feed him and give him what he was seeking for. And after he was satisfied, he said, may Allah bless me and you. But not these people. Who are these people? The Sahaba who wanted to rush on him and then show brutality. This used to be the life of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But if you touch the religion, which is Al-Islam, the reason for which he has come into this world, he will never spare you. Before he will tell you jihad, you go and meet him with his shield and his sword. He's already out because Allah had already commanded him to do, and he will not actually give up. So the sound heart is always in link with his Lord, very clean and pure. That is why the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says in the hadith that the hearts of all mankind from Adam to the last to exist on this earth, within the fingers of Allah is like one heart. Allah changes in the way He wants. It's just like the leaf that blows to the direction of the wind. Allah can change your heart at any time. You can be a believer today, tomorrow you become a kafir. You can be a kafir today, and tomorrow you become a believer. That's why the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to pray and say, Ya muqallib al-qulub, oh Allah, you who turns the heart and change the heart, Allah, stick my heart onto what? Onto your way, that I always remain a believer. Ya musarrif al-qulub wal-absar, Allah who can change the hearts and the sight. Allah, bless me that my heart is always on the way of Al-Islam. So you are not secured until you leave this world saying La ilaha illallah Muhammadan Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then we come to the heart that apply to us, which is a sick heart. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ مَرَضٍ, in their hearts is sickness. And he said in respect to Musa alayhi salam, when he called them, telling them that he is a messenger of Allah, coming to them with the truth, they turn away. Then Allah says, فَلَمَّا زَاغُوا, when they turn away, أَزْلَقَ اللَّهُ قُلُوبَهُمْ, then Allah changed their hearts. Musa alayhi salam was calling you to purity, and you turn away not to believe in Musa alayhi salam. Then Allah turned your hearts so there is no belief any longer. Then we ask ourselves, what are these sicknesses of the heart? Sicknesses of the heart is to have doubt in Allah, doubt in the messenger, doubt in the religion of Al-Islam, like most of us do. Why should I pray? Why should I fast? Why should I do this? Why should I do that? That is, Satan is whispering to that person. Then again, you can have someone to believe he prays and does everything, but he's sick. Sick of what? Sickness in the heart. And the sickness of the heart are so many. We mentioned few. Any type of character that you know is linked to the hypocrite is a sickness in the heart. There is someone who is sick of jealousy, sick of envy. Sometimes he even envies his own children. Sometimes he envies his wife because she has something that he doesn't have. He envies his brother. Maybe even he has a car and you are walking on the street and he's happy. The day you see you on a bicycle, he becomes sick. That means you are progressing. Why should you have a bicycle when he is driving a car? So this person is sick in the heart. He has hasad. Hasad means envy. It is a sickness that needs to be cured. And the Prophet Muhammad said that anyone who has this type of sickness, his rewards burn, just like the fire burns or chops the wood. They asked Hassan al-Basri rahimahullah, do you envy someone? He said, why? You have no right for me to envy you. Those who have right for me to envy them are my parents. Because when you envy someone, your good deeds are reduced and then given to them. I don't see why I should give my good deeds to you. It's better I give it to my parents than to give it to you. Why should I envy you? A Sahabi said that, why should I envy someone when Allah had already allotted the money that belongs to me and I will never die unless I complete everything? Why should I envy you when Allah has made my span of life? I will live until the day that Allah will take my life. What is there to envy? This dunya. Within the secrets of the heart is what completely divide the ummah, separate us into pieces. We don't love one another because of the deen of Al-Islam. I love you because you come from my tribe. I love you because you come from my country. I love you because we're doing business together. When these are not there, then everything is over. I come from Ghana. Any Ghanaian is my brother here. We go to Ghana, then I break that rule. All who are my tribe are my brothers. But anyone who is not my tribe is over. I go to my tribe again and I look at within the tribe, I look at the clan. Within the clan, then I look at my family. It will come to a time I will love myself alone. This is not Iman. This is Nifaq. This is hypocrisy. So what we have to do is to clean the heart. And how do we do that? The first and most important way to clean the heart is to link yourself with your Creator, the Creator of the heart. So that Allah will purify your heart. And to do that, you have to read and listen to the Al-Quran. Bitadabbur, that you always not only read the Al-Quran, but rather you have to think, to contemplate. Make sure you understand what you are reading and why Allah is saying this. And who is Allah talking to? Allah is speaking to you as an individual. So you link yourself with the Al-Quran to purify yourself. Then link yourself with your obligatory prayers. As Allah says, nothing I have commanded my servant to do that is more loving to me, Allah, than what Allah I have obligated. 5 daily prayer, the fasting, all the obligatory or the obligations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unto you. While you are doing that, that is more important to Allah. Then Allah continued and said, while you are doing something extra, you praying extra, you giving extra sadaqah, you fasting extra, you do kindness extra, while you do these extra deeds, Allah is saying you continue doing that until I, Allah, love you. And if I love you, I am your hands with which you used to grip, your feet with which you used to walk, your eyes that you used to see, your ears that you used to hear, your tongue that you used to speak. What does that mean? It means Allah protects you from the head to the toes. An example with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam before prophecy. While walking, one day he said he wanted to go and see how people are enjoying, just like saying that he wants to go to the disco. But Allah knew that disco doesn't befit this boy. He was a young boy, a shepherd. Then while going on the way, Allah made him to feel dizzy and slept until the following day. So Allah protected him. This is the protection you can get from Allah. Allah protects you from head to toe. So make sure that your heart is always clean. You don't envy anyone. You don't speak bad about anyone. You don't listen to any gossip. When you hear about someone, you become happy. No. The Prophet Muhammad is saying, when we read the ayah of the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that in ja'akum fasiqun binaba'in fatabayyanu. When you hear a wicked person come to you with an information, don't only listen to him, don't believe in him. He is a wicked person because he's bringing someone's story to you. The Allah says that you have to investigate. Will he allow you? When he comes to tell you that Abdul Razak said this and that about you yesterday, will he have patience for you to go and ask him? No. Then you say, mashallah, I believe in him. Wallahi, this man is very faithful. He will never lie to me. He never lied to you. You and him have a problem. Allah is saying that he's a wicked person, no matter who he is. Brothers and sisters in Islam, if we can refrain from all these bad characters that I mentioned, the characters of Satan, if we can all abstain from them, that is when we can be able to be good Muslims. We can be able to be good believers. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will love us in return. and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make His mercy onto the ummah. Because Allah says, the Prophet ﷺ is saying that al-jama'atu rahmah, when you are together, it's a mercy of Allah. وَالتَّفْرِقَةُ عَذَابٌ, but when you are separated, then it is a punishment from Allah. With this, we have come to the end of this lesson. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us all.